Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsan. Let's have a look at the headlines. Government seeks the ways and means to increase tax income, State Minister reveals. More programs to empower women in business, the IFC assures. News in detail. The Construction, Power and Energy Expo 2023 is set to take place at the Bandaranaike International Memorial Hall, Colombo from 7th to 9th July. This event is organized by Lanka Exhibition and Conference Services Limited with aims to revolutionize the industry by bringing together multiple sectors under one roof. Power, energy, construction, housing, interior and building and materials sectors will be displayed in the exhibition. The expo provides a comprehensive platform for industry stakeholders, service providers and exhibitors to showcase their products and services, forge valuable connections and drive industry innovation. As the exhibition enters its 8th successive year, it continues to be the most focused and comprehensive platform for industry stakeholders, service providers and exhibitors in Sri Lanka. This convergence provides exhibitors with an opportunity to showcase their products and services to a wide audience representing various sectors. Companies can also position themselves at the forefront of industry innovation and collaboration. With over 200 exhibitors and an estimated 14,000 visitors, the event promises immense visibility and networking opportunities. Exhibitors will have the opportunity to connect with industry leaders, decision makers and key stakeholders, fostering relationships that can lead to future collaborations and business growth. State Minister of Finance Ranjit Siambalapitiya revealed that the government is working to change the tax structure and increase the number of tax files opened to 1 million by the end of the year. The State Minister revealed these plans at a debate on spending tax money in Parliament of the 9th of this month. The State Minister also said the plan is to bring those absconding into the tax net to change the collection ratio between indirect and direct taxes from 80 to 20 to 60 to 40. He further said that it is the duty of people to pay taxes and the government to assure spending tax money in a responsible and effective way. The State Minister added that in 2022, the per capita income was at $3,268 and that only 205,000 tax files were opened. The State Minister also noted that a tax file will be opened for all those who have completed the age of 18 from 2024. Siambalapitiya said that parties opening new tax files should disclose their income and expenses only in relation to the past year and that information about historical income will not be considered. The State Minister also assured to make it mandatory to maintain tax files and asset declaration to accept nominations for individuals wanting to enter politics. He further disclosed that nearly 1,600 billion rupees were included in indirect taxes and only 400 billion rupees were generated as direct taxes in 2022. The International Finance Corporation and the Women's Chamber of Industry and Commerce collaborated to organize the third program of Women in Biz to support female entrepreneurs in the MSME sector. A workshop and a graduation ceremony in this regard was held in a hotel in Colombo recently. The program was fully funded by Australian aid. The program focused on topics such as financial literacy, digital finance, marketing and branding, supply chain management, financial management and product costing and personality development. One of the key features of the program was the inbuilt mentoring program which allowed the female entrepreneurs the opportunities to access more specific knowledge pertaining to their business. The maiden program was initiated in 2021 with 15 participants being enrolled from the Western Province and 50 participants in 2022 from Hambantota and Kurunegala. In 2023, Women's Chamber of Industry and Commerce in collaboration with IFC reached out to the female entrepreneurs of the Hambantota and Northern Province. 39 candidates successfully completed the training from the 2023 batch. Women's Chamber Chairperson Anoji Da Silva said that the collaboration between IFC and WCIC has been an exemplary alliance as it has created a platform for females to expand their knowledge both technically and otherwise. She also stated that the residential workshop gave the female entrepreneurs the opportunity not only to experience the ambience but also to network with fellow entrepreneurs, an ingredient of success in a business. Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break.
Connect with SLT Rainbow Pages, your true local surge.
Welcome back after the break. Member of Parliament Professor G.L. Piri said that the government is on the back foot with regards to passing some intolerable bills, mainly due to the collective opposition from the opposition parties. Professor G.L. Piri said this during a press conference held in Colombo on Monday morning.
Central bank bill, the effect of which is really to bring into being a parallel administration, parallel with the government. There is a central bank becomes an entity which is removed from the control of parliament. It becomes a law unto itself, standing above the authority of parliament, comprising the elected representatives of the people. How then would it be possible to give effect in any meaningful manner to Article 148 of the Constitution, which identifies Parliament as a sole repository of authority and responsibility in respect of the management of the finances of this country? What has been the fate of that bill? That also has not been introduced, and there is no indication of when that would happen. All due to the determined efforts of the opposition. Now, with regard to the Transmission Authority Bill, the government is clearly on the defensive. Avalanche of protest which has developed in the country, the government finds itself unable to proceed with this legislation much as they would like to do so. So all of this is attributable to strength of the opposition acting in unison.
The Asian Palm Oil Alliance says that it hopes that the Sri Lankan government will promote the cultivation of palm oil, taking accurate scientific facts into consideration. The Asian Palm Oil Alliance Secretary General Dr. Suresh Makwani said this at the special press conference held to unveil the hidden potential of palm oil cultivation in Sri Lanka, held in Colombo recently.
Basically, this oil palm, the palm oil, has the different sort of the agenda. Many of the other discussions are going on. Dr. Shatandru, Dr. Ashoka already briefed about the goodness and the utility of the oil palm, especially for the Sri Lanka context. We as a Asian Palm Oil Alliance trying our best to be convinced all stakeholders involved based on the scientific findings, based on the practical experiences from the different countries, including Malaysia, Indonesia and India, to further look into the issues, agenda around the palm oil plantations, and it should be allowed to be further cultivated in the lands of the Sri Lanka. So as a APOA, we already discussed earlier also, based on my chairman, I just need to be read out the message where this context, where we sincerely hope Sri Lankan government will review its decision to ban oil palm cultivation and allow increased production of the oil palm in the country. APOA, along with all member countries from the Asia, we are hopeful based on the all narrative, based on the all examples, based on the all scientific proof available through different studies, Sri Lankan government going to be announced to be cultivate the oil palm, whatever the measurable impacts they can be having.
The Asian Palm Oil Association pledged to support Sri Lanka in developing own sustainable standards as national guidelines with regards to maximizing the potential of palm oil farming. The association Secretary General said this at the press conference organized in collaboration with Solidarity AMD, the Palm Oil Industry Association of Sri Lanka.
We are also willing to share our experiences from the different countries where palm oil is cultivated and support to the government also to be prepare the roadmap by producing the self-sufficient oil palm in Sri Lanka country. We also offer our support to Sri Lanka to diverse its own sustainability framework. We are discussing the different narratives from the different stakeholders. Okay, oil palm is not sustainable. This is going to be impact on the environment, biodiversity, and the other agencies. So through this APOA platform, we also offer Sri Lanka can develop their own sustainability standards as a national guidelines. So APOA would be happy to be further discuss on this. Furthermore, oil palm plantations can contribute positively in the 17 sustainable development goals through different type of the impact on the smallholder farmers' livelihood, and also to be ensure the food security and the nutrition agenda.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today.
The All Share Price Index gained 146.85 points to close at 9,216.49, and the S&P SL 20 gained 65.07 points to close at 2,634.81. The turnover was 2.7 billion rupees and over 123 million shares were traded.
Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook.